You know, when it was announced that Russell Westbrook was going to the Lakers, and I thought about the roster, and I was thinking about how this was going to work. In my mind, the only way this was going to work is if LeBron did with Russ what Wade did with him, which is learn how to play off the ball, which he did. But LeBron's not going to do that. So that was the only thing I was thinking. I said, well, is LeBron finally going to start playing the post? And when it was announced that Russ was going to be a catch and shoot guy, that was it for me. I mean, I already figured it wasn't going to work, but when I heard that they were going to try to put him in a position, well, they were going to put him in a position to fail. I am not surprised by the Lakers' failure because they've set themselves up for failure. Okay, Russell Westbrook has had some terrible performances, and you got to put the blame on him when it comes to his decision making at times, his recklessness, turn the ball over at times. A lot of times it's on him. He's had some bad turnovers in a lot of these losses. Okay, but what I don't understand for life of me, is as smart as LeBron James is as a basketball player, as high a basketball IQ as this guy has, he has to have known that Russell Westbrook was a bad fit for this team. He has to know that. Why would the Lakers? Because LeBron had to sign off on this. LeBron had to okay this, right? Why would the Lakers take on that big contract and bring Russell Westbrook over there when he's clearly not a fit for this team? You got all these older guys on the team, LeBron and Carmelo and Dwight Howard and all these older guys. And you got Russell, who's a guy who likes to push the pace. You got him playing as a supposedly you want him as when LeBron's in the game, you want him as a catch and shoot guy. When that's not his game, he's the worst catching, he's the worst 3-point shooter probably in the NBA. He's not a pass first point guard. He's not a good fit with Carmelo. He's not a good fit playing alongside LeBron James. Uh, for I don't know, maybe it appears he's not a good fit playing with AD. He's not really a point guard per se. He's more of he's a combo guard with a shooting guard's mentality. I don't know, and he does stat pad. So why would you bring him there? Why? Why would they have him there? The only thing I can think of, and maybe it's because I can think outside the box. Anybody that watches this team, look at this team as presently constructed, knows if you're being honest with yourself that this fucking team ain't gonna win no damn championship. Okay, this team ain't gonna win no championship. This team is not going to the finals. This team, I don't think even going to the guy. Honestly, they'd be lucky to go to the semis. Okay, they're just not that good right now. Right now, okay. The one thing I blame Russell Westbrook on really is why did he take his ass over there anyway? Why? Why did you take your ass over there, man? So you were already the poster boy for fucking up before. My goodness. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. And I agree with people. They should trade him. Okay, they should. But honestly, I don't think that's going to really fix a lot of shit. I really don't. This team is old, and they're going to get injured. And one player, to me, is not going to fix another glaring problem. This team collectively, with few exceptions, don't fucking play defense. And Vogel's rotations are at times horrible. How the fuck this dude still got I don't understand how some of these coaches have jobs. But back to my point, man. I think LeBron James brought Russell Westbrook there for a couple of reasons. LeBron James, even though he talks a good game, in my opinion, he talks a good game. I think LeBron James is just interested in breaking Kareem's scoring record. I think he's just interested in breaking Kareem's scoring record, and that's his motivation right now. He's in the best position for anybody to break their record since Karl Malone. But with Russell Westbrook there, he knows that the media has a lightning rod. The media has somebody they can always blame for them losing, no matter what. It's Russell Westbrook. It's Russell Westbrook. And you know what will prove this? I'm going to tell you what will prove that I'm right. Any other time, when something ain't working, that shit gets alleviated quick. That shit gets alleviated quick. The GM, you know what I'm talking about. He will get rid of your ass. If they keep taking up for Russ and saying, oh, well, you know, Russ, we stand by him, blah, 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 and the whole season go, ain't no move been made, I'm right. I'll know I'm right then. Because they want him there. AD can fuck up too. But this takes the heat off of him. Before, AD getting blamed for shit. Because you don't gotta go blame LeBron. But now that Russ is there, AD can have a bad game. But, you know, hey, if Russ has a couple turnovers, because he's going to have 4 turnovers at least every game. If he has those bad turnovers, those terrible turnovers that he have, and he doesn't shoot well, because he only shoots 40% from the floor, they're gonna blame Russell Westbrook. That's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's gonna be. And I think that LeBron knows this, and that takes the heat off of him. Plus, people can always just say, "Hey, man, he's in year 19. He's won 4 championships. He's done his job. What do you want? What do you expect from him?" Russ, the younger guy, Russ need to take up the slack. Even though AD supposed to be at least the second best player on his team, right? If not the best. But magically, the onus is on Russell Westbrook, who to me, historically, man, I don't even think he's top 75 anymore. He might be. I don't know. I've never felt that he was a top 50 player. I like Russ as a player. I like him, but I'm realistic, man. I don't think he's. Man, I'm top of my head, man. Maybe top 75, but I don't see him being better than Adrian Dantley. I don't see him being better than Alex English. Russ to me is top 90, maybe. Top 90, top 80-ish, maybe. Top 90. That even feels better, you know. But yeah, man, I think this is I think this was constructed as a way for LeBron, at least for this season, to have a convenient scapegoat when shit don't go right. Because look, man, the Lakers are 5-4 right now, struggling with these poor teams. These poor teams. What happens after the first 10 or 15 cupcake games and they start playing real teams? They're going to get their asses handed to them. They're going to get blasted. And we already see LeBron breaking down now. We're already seeing evidence that he's breaking down now. You know AD, he going to collapse and just go into convulsions any fucking day now when he gets hit with an elbow. It's going to happen. So, I mean, and look, Carmelo's at the stage of his career, man. He's a good piece, man, but you can't expect Carmelo to shoulder the load of his offense. So, I don't know, man. The Lakers, it's going to be some long days for the Lakers, man. I'm telling you. I don't, I'm willing to go here, man. It could get so bad. LA may not even make the playoffs. It may get that bad. It's hard to say. I would think they would be good enough to get to the playoffs, but honestly, if they're 5-4 now, this early into the season, and LeBron is already showing signs that he's breaking down. AD, you can just sense something's gonna happen with this guy. Russ probably gonna miss games. He load manages. You hope Carmelo stays healthy. Dwight Howard, all these guys older. I just see a recipe for disaster, man. That's why I never looked at them as a super team. I never looked at them as a super team, man. But if they are gonna trade Russ, just go ahead and do it now. Just go ahead and do it now. Trade him for somebody like I don't know whoever. Just trade him for somebody, man. And if they still suck, then they can't blame it on Russ anymore. They got to blame it on something else. But tell me what you guys think.